Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Okay, interesting. So that's got things underway. Rabiot. Elise. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Upamecano. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Koundé. Showing good feet. Rabiot. Dembele. And that has been cleared. That's good play. Rabiot. Played out to the right. Oh, the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Ekitike. Danger averted for now. France have got it back and they'll have another go. That's a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Play towards the front line. Koundé. Moved on forwards. Chouameni, and it's played forward. Rabiot. Koundé. Koundé. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Nice interception, well timed. Upamecano. Dembele. And here's Elise. Clears it away. And it's Dembele. Chouameni. And here's Elise. Elise spread out to the left. Rabiot. Oh, they could break here. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. And that has sent him sprawling. Hernandez. Dembele. Elise. Out towards the flank. That looks a good cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
And out it comes again. Saliba. Ekitike. Rabiot. Koundé. Koundé, played over towards the opposite flank. Al-Hamadi. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Dembele. Koundé. Chouameni. Oh, good ball! Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Chouameni is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's very neat. Knocks it out wide.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to...
Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Hit into the middle. Goes for a shot! Dembele. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he deliver? Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Upamecano, and he goes cross-field. Saliba, that's really well manoeuvred. Al-Hamadi. Gets into some space. Al-Hamadi. Olise. Oh, well measured. He's cut it out. Hernandez. Saliba. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Al-Hamadi. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Olise. Dembele. Koundé. Driven forward. Is onto it in a flash. Rabiot. Saliba shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries to get it clear. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Chouameni. Over to the left. Dembele. Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Koundé. Ekitike. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out wide. Ekitike. And it's Dembele. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Climbs up big! Just off target.
Chouameni certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Some good work on the right flank here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rabiot, played towards the other side. Hernandez. Ekitike. And here's Mbappe, purring through the gears. Hernandez with the delivery. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
It's a mighty effort! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rabiot shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rabiot. And it's Koundé. Dembele. Ekitike. Goes for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Quality ball. France have reclaimed it. Olise. Ekitike. Now it's Olise. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dembele. Out to the right. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And claimed it back swiftly. Chouameni. And here's Olise. He's had a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Moved on forwards. Lovely feet. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Olise. Olise forwards and with intent. He's found a way through. Plenty to aim at here. Real chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Dembele. He can run onto that. Shot a goal! He scores! Again in a trice, and they are soaring!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Dembele chips it through, and it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred, and that has put paid to that. Oh, it's Dembele. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, good spread. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's just beyond his reach. Hernandez. Rabiot. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise. Aim forwards. France have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Ekitike moved on forwards. Olise. And it's been played through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Now he has 2. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Olise. Gets good distance on it. That's an excellent interception. That's been drilled forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saliba. Upamecano, gently done. Olise. Spread out to the left. That's a foul, no 2 ways about it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. to the left it goes. Played back in. France, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Has a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Chouameni. And it's played forward, back into the middle. Up towards the front line. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Dembele. Olise. Al-Hamadi. It's a quick ball upfield. And he's running through. Gets it away. Upamecano. Olise played out to the left flank. Steaming on goalwards. Koundé. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Now that's well seen too. Ekitike. Olise is having a shot! And he should have made it 4. Moved on forwards. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Strong running down that left flank. Produces a cross. And he won't reach that. Upamecano. Hernandez. Ekitike. Foot in. Probing pass. And he's there to get it away. And it's Dembele. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Chouameni. Ekitike. A chance to play it in. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well manoeuvred. Searching pass he's played there. Dembele, and he's got his cross in. Decent chance! Sticks it away! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing we've got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
France are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And the second half gets underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Chouameni, Saliba, Dembele, Rabiot.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rabiot, Dembele, Olise, Al-Hamadi, Rabiot, Koundé, and it's played forward. Koundé, Dembele, Olise! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, smashing header! And he spooned it over the bar. Aim forwards. Hernandez. Saliba. Chouameni. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe. Ekitike. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Al-Hamadi. Out to the left it goes. Koundé wins the duel this time. Saliba. Chouameni gently done. Delivery from Mbappe. Olise. Shapes to shoot! Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Defending was strong and firm. Koundé. Upamecano. Rabiot. Upamecano. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. Upamecano. Rabiot. He is just caressing the ball. Great work on the overlap. well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Dembele. Saliba shifted upfield. Done delicately. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Aim forwards. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Oh, nice touch. Olise. And a chance! No, it's wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Played into the middle. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Ekitike. Chouameni. Al-Hamadi. Spread out to the left. So who's he picking out? A header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Koundé. Irag.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Oh, this looks sharp. Chooses to go back. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
That's a look. Oh, they could be caught out here. Koundé. Upamecano. Rabiot. Hernandez. They get a throw in. Mbappe. Very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise has created one goal already. Ekitike. It's Hernandez. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Moved on forwards. Upamecano cuts it out. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That looks a good ball through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Dembele, quarter of an hour into the second half. Now this could chance for a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Upamecano makes the interception. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni. Ekitike. And here's Mbappe. Olise. And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Olise clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And it's been taken short. And it's Hernandez. Great chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, such a clever touch. Played in with purpose, and the keeper beats it away. Turns and goes back. Mbappe. Rabiot. Dembele. Koundé. Rabiot. Koundé. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise closing in on goal. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Upamecano. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Lovely bit of skill. Koundé. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, and he shoots! And back to the keeper they go. He's onto it in a flash. Dembele. Ekitike. Can he finish? Lofted upfield. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Olise. And it's Koundé. Koundé. Oh, there's the shot! And He's steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And that has been cleared. Have it back and can go again. Looks to the other side. Oh, that's nice. That's a good run down the left. Rabiot. Dembele. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. Upamecano. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Olise does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Koundé. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Saliba forwards and with intent. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! And that comes to nothing.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He's in plenty of space here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Ekitike. Olise. Ekitike. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hernandez. Chouameni over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, he's bustling through here. Plays it through. Picks it up out wide. Clears it away. Do have a chance to counter here. Clipped into space. Cleared away. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is a great pick out. And reclaimed it in a trice. That has been knocked clear. Ball is over the line. Ekitike. And here's goes to finish! Driven forward. Rabiot. Olise. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aim forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! A lot of space ahead of him. And here's Olise. Oh, he's caught in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The most accurate pass. And now the breakaway. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Dembele. Ekitike. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernandez. That's a good ball. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Koundé. And here's Mbappe. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Out for a throw. Rabiot gently done. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Upamecano. Dembele. Olise. Ekitike! Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Olise wins the duel this time. Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's had a shot! keeps it clear. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pass has gone astray. Chouameni. Olise. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a good run down the right. That's tidy. And it's Dembele. He's had a shot! Proves too strong. Olise! And the keeper can swallow it up. Out to the right. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ekitike. 5 minutes left on the clock. Iraq couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Olise. Oli. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Chouameni. Ekitike. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's hoisted clear. Looking here to chip it through. Ekitike. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Shot, surely! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. France making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Kick towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise. Chouameni. Olise. Rabiot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chouameni. That is lovely. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, terrific save. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Saliba shifted upfield. Barcola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice physical challenge. Chouameni, aim forwards. Mbappe. Barcola. Digne. Barcola. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he spark a counter here? Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Barcola. Mbappe. Olise! And that has faded wide. Oh, sweet feet. And a shot! Saliba. Digne. That's an imaginative pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for a decent ball in. Olise. Barcola. And that will be the final act. France, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it. And like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.